Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Be in the Change. Gonna get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time, and thank you, and welcome back, and thank you to everyone who's been on this journey with me. When I started in 2019 stating I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt, followed by a weekly video every week for an entire year, which I was able to do. Year 4, starting on year 4, which is amazing, and almost February. So, and 2020 was to be kinder and more compassionate to myself and others. 2021 was to break up with processed sugar, which was rocky. I'm not gonna lie, all of it was and is. And this year, I think I said my resolution this year, my intention, instead of resolution, intention is to figure out what my official job is. I was in a car accident in 2019, 3 months before the pandemic started. And that was when I was taken out of my job and I could not go back to work as a hairdresser. I was a hair colorist for a really long time, hairdresser, and I could not go back to work. I've had 3 neck surgeries. I've had 2 back surgeries, and with this car accident, I was herniated above and below my neck surgery, all across my thoracic. And my back is the same, which is I've had 2 back surgeries. And honestly, I have all the same symptoms down my back and my leg that I had before both of the surgeries. So if I had it to do all over again, knowing what I know now, I probably would not have done the back surgery. So I've had chronic pain for a really long time. And this last car accident was like, it was like permission to get out of my career because I could not physically go back to it anymore. And even before the accident, the past 5 years, I was in so much physical pain every single day that I worked in order to make money. And you guys, you know what? I never knew that I didn't have to go to work and be in pain all day. Like, I just thought this is what you do. You just suck it up. You just get over it. You need money. And when you need money, it doesn't matter if your body hurts. It doesn't matter anything. Like, you need money, doesn't matter. And I loved my job. That was the hardest part. And I loved the people because I'm a total people person. But physically, my body was telling me, Michelle, this is not good for us anymore. And I chose to ignore it. I don't want to say chose. I didn't know that I could listen to that was my body's way. That was God's way of telling me this isn't good for you anymore. I learned even when things aren't good for you, you do it anyway. And you guys, what I'm here to tell you is most of the things that I have learned were not right. It was backwards. And if you look at my life on paper, it looks like I did everything backwards, but actually I was going in the right direction. I didn't know it. I was not, I can't do what everybody else is doing and just follow the crowd. It made me physically sick and ill. And I was telling you guys last week, the bravest thing I did, and you might say, you're crazy. You might say you're brave. You might say whatever, wherever you are in your life is what you say about other people. So if you think, oh my God, I can't believe Michelle asked for a car without being able to pay for it, a top of the line car. I can't believe it either. And years ago, the old Michelle would say like, oh, must be nice. Must be nice to get a new car and not pay for it. You know what? It's really nice. And, when I'm angry, I find things to be angry about. When I'm happy, I find things to be happy about. But what I was telling you guys last week is I know that God is calling me to speak out loud. The information that I have, I keep getting confirmation every single day that most people don't know what I know. And because it comes so easy to me, I think everybody knows, and they don't. But what I know is I can see where every single person is in their life and on their journey. And part of why I can see that, and I can hear it when people talk, I can hear it in their tone of voice. I can tell what's there. And I thought because I can hear it, because I see it, other people can, and they can't. So that is my gift. So I was telling you guys last week, I've been working to get in the public eye for years. I do these videos. I have another YouTube channel. I'm hugely involved in recovery and in the 12-step programs, like to the point that I don't get paid for it, but I do get paid for it. I get paid in my heart, and I get paid by not picking up drugs or alcohol to survive my life. And now not picking up sugar anymore, not picking up cigarettes. My son is out of the house. I have no job where money, this is what has happened to me for my process. I had to find out who I am without the attachment of money, of a job, of a child, of a relationship. I had to find out who I was, who I am, and my value, my worth, without the attachment to money. And do you know what? It's the hardest job I've ever had in my life. And there is not a cash value to it because you can't buy what I have. And I haven't figured out how to package it yet into a job. So what I do every single day is I spread as much love and light into this world that I possibly can. And that is the best that I can do. And that's all I can do right now. And I can offer people the gift of me, which I'm like a hallmark. I'm the gift that keeps giving. And I really do believe that. So I told you guys last week, I went into the car dealer and I asked them if they would please be willing to gift me a 2022 white Genesis GV80. And you know what? I asked them, I talked to the general manager at the Piazza Auto Group in Westchester, Sam, and he said he would ask. And that was huge. Like, that was huge that I asked him. It was huge that he said he would ask. And I was waiting for a response, and I didn't hear a response. So I figured I should give them some time because it was huge. I asked for a really, really big thing. And I didn't hear anything back. And today is Thursday, so I called them this morning and I left a message letting them know that I'm sure I'm not at the top of their priority list, but they're at the top of mine. And that my car is up for inspection at the end of the month and it's not going to pass. And I really can't afford to keep putting money into this car. It is dying. So I put it out into the universe and I am manifesting brand new what I really do believe I am of value. I believe we are all of value. So anyway, so I left a message today and I let him know that I do videos every week and I was going to put it out there today. I haven't heard back, but you know what? I realized no response is a response, and it doesn't matter what the outcome is. It honestly doesn't matter. It is what I've done. And you are looking at a girl who never thought she was going to get her way anyway. So I learned not to even try. But I now know that I can try, I can do it, and whatever happens as a result of it, it is none of my business. It is none of my business what other people think of me. It is none of my business if they're able to help me or not. I hope that they are, and if they're not, that's okay too. It means God has something better for me that I can't even imagine yet. Every single time that I thought things weren't going to work out or go my way, they have turned out way better than I could have ever have imagined. But what I was able to do is I was able to ask for what I wanted. I was able to ask for what I needed, and I didn't have to lie or manipulate in order to do that, which I was taught, and it wasn't anybody's fault, but what I learned was the only way I was going to get my needs met is if I manipulated and beat around the bush, and I hoped you guessed that you knew what I wanted and needed. And what I found out is that I can ask for what I want and for what I need. And it doesn't matter who hears me, who doesn't hear me. It just matters that I do it. So thank you to everyone who's watching. Please stay tuned, stay safe, and I will see you all next week. Thanks for watching.